Hey, hold on. Let me get my headset, Willie.
So what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money. Why you storm? Have dogs. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the I'm a player on the late night tips.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Donald?
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in
phone
bunches.
call.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, shit. All right, let me take this phone call again. Sorry.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Caught, Kelce, left side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Well, CD, let's kick back to Week 5 for a second. That Minnesota-Philadelphia game was one that both teams, they needed. I mean, they didn't anticipate being in the spot that they're in right now. But Philly loses, and they're now 2-3. It'll be interesting to see where they go from here.
And you hate the stat, especially if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, but it remains clear. 7 defending champs before them started 2-3 the year after their Super Bowl win. How many of them made the playoffs?
1.
And that was the 1996 Dallas Cowboys. So that's not great, obviously. But in Philadelphia, they're not ready to hit the panic button yet. They still feel like they can get it together and run off a string of victories.
Stop! 81. Great.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Goes underneath for Sproles. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. And you're
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Philadelphia's offense taking the field here again. They got some tough news on October 8th after the Week 5 game. Jay Ajayi, torn ACL. So what does that do now for the Philly run game?
Well, ostensibly everyone would just move up a spot, and they would still feel pretty solid about how things are going. But the other guys have been banged up a little bit too along the way. Corey Clement, who was the undrafted free agent who caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl last year, he's been battling some injuries. So is Darren Sproles. Remember, they lost him for much of last season on their run to the Super Bowl. He's been beat up a little bit. Wendell Smallwood has been getting the bulk of carries and bulk of plays. Had a touchdown against Minnesota last Sunday. He may have to be the primary ball carrier in the near future.
Lion.
They'll run it with Sproles. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
There we go. Back. Waiting. Liz. Run.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Allen Bailey able to drop him for a loss loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Here we go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Room here to run. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead. And it falls down incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So now 3rd and 10, they had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd, escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Some crazy-ass game here, son.
We're not playing to just get out of the
Oh, my
goal
God,
line,
this is
right?
crazy.
You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So
What
it's not
the
picking up
fuck
a
is
couple of
going
first downs.
on?
You want to pick up 5 or 6
Oh, my
first downs
God.
and make
You
sure you
gotta
move
be
the ball
fucking
into their
kidding me.
territory.
Wentz now on first down.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Safety. Still a safety.
And that's
Oh,
what he's
my
gotta
God.
be
You got to
happy
be
have
kidding me.
back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Sproles.
He's putting it up so
2-yard
slow.
line.
So
Derek
slow.
Nally makes the tackle.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Excuse me.
Incompletion on
Excuse
first
me. I'm
down,
trying to pass
and you're able
here.
to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised
my
now.
God.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
No. Yeah, yeah.
In his own end zone, it's Wentz.
Yeah,
He
finally.
will not be able to
Shit.
get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Slow. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking deep down.
Yeah. Oh, he dropped the ball. He drops the ball.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now Sproles. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And, of course, coming off the safety the last time they had the football. Never want that.
No, that's pretty unique, too, isn't it? When you give up points that way and the scoreboard, you look up and it says 2-0, it can throw you a little bit. Let's see if they can put that to the side and move forward.
Wentz going to throw. He's got him in. Complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Run. Great. Ram.
Wentz now on 1st down. Jeffrey breaking the tackle.
Fucking. And I see swiped at it and he fucking missed the swipe and shit.
Jeffrey, 39 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Elliott now to kick this one away.
What?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start
okay.
And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order
Let's see
to
what
not
this
punt the
thing is
ball
all
again.
about here.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Hill shedding the tackle. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. So 1:51 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eagle pressure. Time. Down he goes. Chris Long in there to bury him for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Here we go now.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Let me go see you.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Green, 39.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, come on.
Dropped
the ball.
Loose.
Dropped it.
It's incomplete.
Oh, the interception, man.
Let's go
Come on.
This situation here, 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
What are you backing off for, dude? Seriously?
Fielded at the 20.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Call that one an even
Just
60
take the
yards,
fucking ball.
6-0. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Green, 39. Green, 39.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Green, 39. Green, 39. Left.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
excuse me,
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, other side, solid, solid.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ram, ram, ram.
right side, right side.
Great 15, great 15.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
These
and
guys,
man. Past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Fuck, man.
That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hang in there now, hang in there now. Hey, stat. Go, go. Sweetie. Great, great.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He finds Aguilar.
Wow, what is that?
And he's taken down, but
What is
not
that
before
mess?
reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24
Oh,
yards.
my God. What the fuck was that?
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10.
Sweetie. Black.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Justin Houston able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss.
Bitch,
Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Go, go. 120. Shorty. Black, come on.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
He's
Oh, my God. Golly shit.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Here we go. Waiting.
They'll start out on the ground with Sproles. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Come on now. Let's go. Here we go. Waiting.
Donald, don't talk to me while we playing right now. Donald, stop.
On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away.
Can't intercept? Shit.
Ron Parker there in on
The
the
fuck?
coverage, and he knocked it away. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Wentz now to throw.
Gotta be
And he connects with
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
This across midfield and inside the 45. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Wentz throwing on second down.
Yeah, shit.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Ace! Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Yeah.
And that is caught.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Chris Conley from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw.
Wow, Ed,
And that
seriously?
is incomplete. And a failure to convert
Seriously,
and
dude?
tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They have the football. They're looking good, but the lead is just 2. So any mistake in a field goal can beat you. They got to be careful.
And that's where it gets difficult because you don't want that to leak into your thinking. You want to play like, hey, we've got the advantage. We can close this out. Don't play from fear, and they can win this game.
See if they can play fear-free and hang on. Wentz to throw.
Oh, fuck.
On the move to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to
Hey,
burn
Chumley, I didn't see that one
after
coming,
giving up
Chumley.
the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Adams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one good for 10 yards.
God, you gotta
and
shit
it'll
me
be
on
2nd
that
and very
bullshit.
short.
God damn it.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that
That's
huddle
gotta
with
be
that
fucking
offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run it here with Adams. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Lead 5-3. Two jet.
Stay right there, bitch.
They're going to run. It's Sproul.
Yeah! Yeah!
Boy, is he
Let's
close.
go!
Did he get
Let's
there?
go!
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that,
All you
just
need is a field
know
goal, bitch.
that
That's
the
all you
defensive
need.
front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Graham. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0.
Oh, okay.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You
loved
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.